Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice for October 5th, 2016. So thank you for being here. Hope everyone had a good weekend and a good beginning to the week. I was actually away for the weekend and it turned out that we had to drive back and we were out of the country, so it was a longer trip than anticipated, but it was okay, it was nice, and we're back now, and I'm just catching up on some work. So let's just have a look at what is going on for us today. So it looks like a good day. It looks like things are starting to happen for us today. If we are about to see some new energy, or the energy shift is what I hear for some of us today, in terms of whatever it is that we are particularly passionate about. Now remember, this is a general reading, so we're looking at the energies that surround us at this time, and since we're looking at energies, these will manifest in different ways for different people in different areas of life for different people. So as always, keep in mind and take away the message of the reading and apply it to whatever it is that you are going through specifically if you feel that it speaks to you. So the first card that we have for today's advice reading is the Lovers, and the first card represents the influence of the past on our current situation. So with the Lovers, this talks about choices, commitments that we have made. I do believe that for the most part this is going to apply to jobs, creative projects, love life, type of commitments. For those of us, it's going to be commitments we made to ourselves, whether it is towards our health, whether it is to overcome some bad habits, whether it is committing to getting rid of whatever addiction. It talks about commitments. It talks about life-changing decisions, okay, because it's a major arcana card, so it represents the fact that, first of all, it was divinely guided. Secondly, it will affect several areas of our lives, since we're changing from the inside out. Before you know it, your outside world is going to look different as well, okay, even if you're just changing something on the inside, let's say, like a thought or an attitude or a pattern, anything like that. So the Lovers talks about a very strong commitment that we made. For some of us, this can be in the recent days. For others, it can be weeks ago, months ago, even years ago, if it's still significant to you to this day. And so the Lovers just represents that time in our lives where we had to make a choice. We had to, for some of us, this is going to be a head or heart decision, is what I'm hearing. And I do believe that for some of us, for those of us who have made this head or heart decision, I do believe that there was some doubt there in terms of, did I make the right call? And so I feel that today the energy speaks to that particular commitment, to that particular choice, okay, that we made, that we were wondering about. Did we make the right decision? And the energy for today is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is great. I love the energy of the Page of Wands. It talks about progress, expansion. It talks about good news first and foremost, okay, good news, very positive communication. That really opens you up, that really expands your horizons. And of course, there's going to be different things for different people. But the Page of Wands represents, first of all, good news in terms of jobs and new energy. So if you've been looking for jobs and looking and looking and looking, today's a really good day to go that extra mile, okay? The Page of Wands is encouraging us to step outside our comfort zone. In other words, to try something different, to challenge ourselves, okay, to really push ourselves outside of our comfort zones, to try new things. So for some of us, that's going to mean changing the area where we look for work, changing the type of job that we're looking for. And the Page of Wands encourages us to follow our dreams and whatever it is that we're passionate about, okay, whatever it is that you feel you could do and do well and be happy to do, okay, that's what the Page of Wands is encouraging us to do. This can also represent romantic communication. This can also represent social interactions, meeting new people today. And it's about being in the right place at the right time to meet this person, because this person brings you opportunity, or they bring you ideas. They bring you inspiration on how to create opportunity for yourself. Either way, they herald change is what I hear for the better. And for some of us, like I say, it's going to be a confirmation that yes, you made the right decision. Continue to follow your dreams, continue to follow your heart, okay, your inspiration. For others, this is going to be good news about creative projects. Inspiration, definitely, if you're a creator or an artist, definitely write today, record yourself, record your ideas, your thoughts, songs, paintings, anything. I feel that you're going to have a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration, or at least one big idea that's going to feel like a breakthrough. That's going to feel like, oh, I know how to move forward now. I know what I need to do with this now. And for some of us, the Page of Wands can talk about an invitation, okay, in terms of a job offer, in terms of do you want to go out with me, in terms of do you want to try this new club that opened up, like a dance club or a social club or whatever kind of club. It's invitations to socialize, invitations to go out, invitations for towards jobs, new commitments. And traveling also comes up for some of us. An invitation to travel, an invitation to go abroad, or communication from abroad is also what comes to mind, of a wonderful nature. And the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is discerning, fair, rational, logical. She sees things clearly, okay? So I feel that with the Queen of Swords moving forward, this is the change. The Queen of Swords needs to be discerning in terms of what do I keep with me? What do I take with me? What do I leave behind? What or who? And I feel that the Queen of Swords is about us maturing. You know, we receive this communication that takes it to another level for us, wherever this applies for you. With the Page of Wands, we receive this invitation, we receive this opportunity. And it's up to us to figure out what we want to do with it. The Queen of Swords can decide, you know what, I don't want to do anything. I'm happy with the way things are. I'm not going to go anywhere. Or the Queen of Swords can decide, okay, well, I have the missing piece of the information now. I have the bird's eye view. I have the wider perspective, the broader perspective. It's time to make some decisions. It's time to make some changes to accommodate this new energy that has entered my life right now, this opportunity that was presented to me, this invitation that was presented, was extended to me. And so the Queen of Swords is about clearing up, okay? Things clearing up for us. No more doubts moving forward. Being more confident, more secure in our decisions, in our thought process. Seeing things clearly, being able to express ourselves better, being able to move forward in the direction that we want to move in, okay? Because this is a queen. We're no longer searching. We're no longer wondering. The Queen is mature energy. The Queen knows exactly what she wants to do. She knows that she can do it, and she just sets out and gets it done, okay? That's a queen. She makes decisions. And so the Queen of Swords is also about using our experience to add to this opportunity, okay? In terms of what have I been working towards? What have I learned along the way? And how can I best use this opportunity, okay? And the opportunities that follow, because there will definitely be opportunities that follow. Our guidance card for today is Gold, Attract Abundance. The number is 21. So that's a 3, and it talks about change. It talks about progress. It talks about starting to see results and more to follow, okay? So whatever commitments you have made, or we all have made, they're starting to pay off. Whether it is that for some of us they're actually manifesting, things are coming to fruition, we're starting to see results. For others, this is just talking about starting to see the initial results and more to follow, more ideas on how to move forward to get more and more abundance, to attract more abundance. This is also encouragement. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't doubt yourself. Don't question yourself. So it's a wonderful day to visualize, to meditate, to see yourself succeeding, to see yourself having already attained the abundance that you seek, being grateful for it, and then continuing to look at how can I expand this, okay? How can I make it grow even more? How can I take it to the next level with the Page of Wands? This is also expansive energy. This is also confident energy, passionate energy. It's just having a vision and following through. And like I say, abundance is going to be different things for different people. But whatever abundance is to you, this is an awesome day. I feel that we will feel abundant today, whether it's just the fact that we're starting to see things from a different perspective due to this inspiration, and we see that actually we have what we have been searching for, or we are receiving this information, communication, invitation, whatever the case may be, towards abundance, towards more money, towards a better job, towards starting our dream job, towards starting our business, towards meeting the right person, towards attracting emotional abundance in our lives, okay? And definitely it can come, for some of us, this can come from abroad. It can come from overseas, from foreign places, or simply places we've never been before, or things, actions, ways of reacting, ways of thinking, ideas that we've never tried before. Okay, so really step outside your comfort zone today. Try something different, be spontaneous, just change something up. A small detail can really change things up, you know, like just taking a different route to work, or taking a different, going to a different place to have your lunch, to have your coffee, you know, just joining a group, joining a new group of people. Just try something different today, and I really believe that we're all going to be amazed at just how much abundance we already have and how much abundance we can attract still. So there you have it. That's your reading. I really hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that it makes sense. Thank you so much for being here with me, and thank you for all the support, truly. And I hope that we have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.